Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today is a special episode, and I probably say that every episode because every episode on TritonTv is a special episode. I just got a brand new camera. I will probably do a video about that, at least talk about it at some point, but that is what I'm filming on right now. I am getting used to using it. I really like the setup. I have a light behind it right now, and I have a microphone that I just tapped on. It's cool. I can see the screen, so I can see what I'm recording, and I can see my beautiful face. Just got a haircut, my first haircut since one pandemic ago. So yeah, today's episode, what am I doing? Here's what I'm doing. I am going to switch out a solid state in my laptop for a traditional hard drive. Why, you might ask? That is a really good question. Normally it's the other way around. Normally laptop upgrades, typically laptops come with a normal hard disk drive. For those of you who don't know, a hard disk drive is a device that you can kind of see here on the picture. See if I can refocus. You can see here on the picture there's this little hard disk. There's this disk that this little head will magnetize little tiny spots around it, and that's how it stores data. So it spins a disk and writes to it via magnetic energy. And this is old school. We've been making, hard disk drives for a long, long time now. Obviously the technology is better than it was, but they're slower. There's moving parts. There's actual mechanical moving parts. So you have these little drive heads can fail. Certain things on these can fail, which is exactly what happened on my laptop. So here is the old hard drive, and I knew it was failing because it was taking a long time to boot. It was taking a long time to open files. I was having little errors. This is the old 2.5-inch drive. You can see it's a Samsung. Oh, it was upright. There we go. You can see it's a Samsung 1 terabyte drive. This is what was failing on the laptop when I switched it out for one of these. You've probably seen it if you've seen any of my videos before. See if I can zoom in here. Refocus. So there we go. That is a Samsung 860 EVO. It is a solid state drive. Oh, look at my face. Here we go. So it's a Samsung 860 EVO 500 gigabyte solid state drive. I already have one in my desktop. I'm going to pull the one out of my laptop, switch it out for this, and show you guys how it's done. Roll the hard disk drive montage. Alrighty, so let's get a screwdriver for, there's some little screws here on the bottom of the case. Most laptops are all pretty similar. They all have little tiny, aught 80s or double aught 80 screws. So first things first, always take out these screws, and then you're going to open up your laptop and you will be able to pop this thing off here. You'll be able to pop the case open. I got it. Here we go. This is the little guy that I needed right here. Just a little tiny Phillips head. Okay. So let's get all this crap out of the way. All right. Here we go. Laptop. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Get in frame. Boom. Here we go. Okay, I count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 screws, and I think one of these is kind of stripped. Yeah, this one isn't even in here. Okay, here we go. First things first, remove the screws. Okay, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have something like this. Some type of little pick or something plastic to split these edges open here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your little pick and you're going to go along the edge. Don't go in too far, just nice and gently. You're going to go in here, and I've done it a million times on this laptop, so it pops open easy. Yours might be a little bit harder. Most laptops, most electronics that is, are all put together the same way. There's little tiny clips that pop together. So here you go. And if you need to, you can always grab like a little knife or something to hold it open. I'm just using my fingernails. There we go. I have removed the back plate. Let's have a look here. Okay, so what we have here is we have a Samsung solid state drive. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to unplug this and get the new drive. So I'm going to go grab the new drive real quick. Alright, so here we go. What you need to do is you need to undo the brackets. So you need to get these bolts off here. Alrighty, and if you wanted to, you could unplug the battery, which is right here. That looks pretty tight, so I'm just gonna go ahead and undo this. Should just pop out nice and easy. Be careful of this ribbon cable right here. It's connected right there. So on this side over here, you're going to want to unconnect the SATA interface. Be very gentle with this because you don't want to rip your cable. So now that the solid state drive is completely unbolted and everything, you can pull it out of this bracket and put the new drive in the bracket and replace or reverse the process. So here we go. there we have it. One removed solid state drive. Okay, now let's go ahead and place the hard drive in its place. Just keep in mind the orientation of the SATA plug here. Sorry, it's hard to do everything upside down. There we go. Just make sure that that's still facing this way. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the hard drive. Here we go. Here's the new hard drive. And there is the SATA interface. Same direction as the other drive. So let's go ahead and mount this bracket on here. Alrighty, so I have the little mounting bracket all screwed onto the drive, as you can see. And just making sure that the SATA connector is to the other side, just like before. And just go ahead and mount it back in the same place that it was before. And you'll feel it just kind of slide into place. There we go, just make sure it's nice and snug. Go ahead and get these 4 bolts in place. And there we have it. That is how you swap out a drive. And if you wanted to do it the opposite way, you wanted to put a solid state in there, it's the exact opposite. You're just pulling this one out and putting this one in. Same thing. So now let's put it all back together. Thank you for watching that video. Hope you learned something. Most laptops are all pretty similar. There's some screws on the bottom. You undo the screws. There might be a little plate that where the RAM goes. It'll say memory on it. Sometimes you have to pull those up, and then there's a screw underneath. Sometimes the screw's on top. Just use your best judgment before you start prying things, and it's always good to have some type of little plastic pick or whatnot. There's a website called ifixit.com. It's what I've used to do some fixes on my phone. I had a Galaxy S2, I fixed the screen on that. I have a Galaxy S7 now. I actually replaced the headphone jack. So it's a really good website. They have a lot of tutorials, a lot of videos and everything. I'll leave the link for that website in the description. Thank you for watching this video, and leave a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you learned anything or if you joined anything, want to see any more of this. Thank you.